Hello guys, it's Veoler here, and today we are playing this new dungeon game on Roblox called Elemental Dungeons. I thought I'd switch up the content and make some more raiding videos for a change. I'm seriously hoping this video can knock Dungeon Quest off its throne because it has been the biggest dungeon game on Roblox for years, so stay tuned to find out. Remember to like, comment, subscribe for more content, and let's get right into the video. First off, we got game mechanics. Now, game mechanics in Elemental Dungeons are kinda mid, I won't lie. They haven't got anything special in the game, it just seems kinda boring. Although they have some rarely seen mechanics in Roblox dungeon games like potion or loot drops from mods mid-game, because the normal tradition is that you get the mob drops after you finish the dungeon. No, in here you can get multiple and you can get them mid-game from killing mobs, so that's kinda cool. They also do have dashing to get around the map easier, get around the map faster, but that just tells you that the map is way too big, that they had to add it. Some games will have it if they don't need it. You can also jump, which I've not seen in many dungeon games, but that's really about it. The attacks, they're kind of buggy, but on the whole, it's a solid but boring system, I can't lie. So I gave game mechanics a 2.5 out of 5, quite mid to be real. Secondly, we got graphics, which is arguably the best part of the game, but even then, the graphics are nothing revolutionary. I've seen the boss attacks which were just very bad. Like, I'm so sorry. After playing games like Dungeon Quest, the what's it called? The bar is set high. I can't be looking at this and seeing the boss attacks in the first dungeon very disappointing. It's just gonna deter people from playing the game. And I know I'm low level, which is why I said in the first dungeon. I'm sure as you go through the dungeons, it'll get a little bit better quality. But after looking at the other dungeons, it just seems like a rinse and repeat, just different colors and different mobs. The poly theme is nice for low FPS, but some of the skills look so shit, like the tsunami skill. I'm so sorry, it looks so dead. It looks so bad. So I gave graphics a 2.5 out of 5. And I know I said graphics was arguably the best part of the game, and I gave it the same rating as game mechanics, but that's just because I feel like 2.5 out of 5 for graphics was the most well-deserved 2.5 out of 5 that I'm even gonna give. Thirdly, we have challenge. Now, repeat and hear me clearly. This game is not challenging at all, which is actually quite saddening after playing games like Dungeon Quest, which are really challenging. I ran some tests to see if this was true, and I ran through the game with auto clicker on with my sword, and I put all my stats into sword, and it was absolutely devastating. I just ran through and killed everything in the game. And I died a few times, but because dying has no real penalty, because it's not like you get less loot or less XP if you finish the game in a bad time, like, it doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't matter because you're still gonna get to that high level in the end of the day. And I did it without, and it made basically no difference. You can just run through the game. You can just run through the what's it called, the whole dungeon with auto clicker, and you'll be fine. The dodging is quite simple, so I gave challenge a 1.5 out of 5. Now we got content, and from what I can see, there's a decent amount of content in this game. Now there's stuff like crafting and alchemy, which is really nice because you don't see that in many games. So I might have to take back my statement that graphics would be the best part of this game, because I'm seeing the content and there seems to be a decent amount of it. Now, as far as dungeons go, I wouldn't say the content gets that much better. It just really is a rinse and repeat. So it's just kind of a big cash grab. This game is I wouldn't recommend spending Robux on this game because you can get all the stuff easily and do it without Robux spending. It is like it's such an obvious cash grab, and I feel sorry for all the kids who have spent money on this game already. But yeah, content, there seems to be a lot. The quality doesn't get that high, but it's nothing trash, so I'd give content a 3 out of 5. Lastly, we have fun. Now, if you guys cannot tell by the tone of my voice, this game is so fucking boring. I'm actually tired of games like this. It's just a simple cash grab after stealing ideas from other dungeon games. Like the summon, it pissed me off. I felt like I was playing a simulator. So I give fun a 1 out of 5. If you like dungeon games, you may get addicted, but it feels like you're playing for the sake of playing rather than the sake of fun. If you played games like Dungeon Quest, I don't even know why you would hate this game. But yeah, this game is very boring. I wouldn't recommend anyone playing it. It's decently low midly made, but it's kind of trash. Keeping all the ratings in mind, we come to a total rating of 10.5 out of 25, which is below average, but I think it's a fair rating. Thank you guys for watching the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I guess Dungeon Quest keeps its crown. I hate to poorly rate games because it obviously will affect the game, but I'm just here to tell the truth, and this game was horrendous. Although I did want to bump up the rating after I found out what the magic is like in this game, but it really just feels like a simulator. It just feels like they took an anime game and slapped it in there. Just like it's just too much. It's just taken away from it being a dungeon game. Like rather than it being special, it just looks like a mashup, and it's just a simulator anime dungeon game. Like come on, man, it's just trash. So without further ado, peace.